Okay, hey YouTube, this is Brittany, aka Brit Inspires, and I'm here again to create another video for you guys, a video of inspiration, upliftment. Today we're going to talk about some really good topics in regards to perception and how you see the world around you, how you're able to change your reality and shift things to your favor. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. We're talking about a couple of concepts that I have used in my own life that has helped me shift my reality and bring in things that I really wanted. Before I jump in the video, I just want to point out my new tapestry that I'm so excited about. You can't see the top, but it says energy. So it says energy flows where intentions goes. And I love it because it's right in alignment with my favorite all-time quote. Where focus goes, energy flows, results follow. So where you put your attention is where you will receive the most results. The beautiful thing about this reality and about life and about living is that you get what you put out, regardless of what you're doing. If you're doing absolutely nothing, if you're doing a bunch of things, you are putting things out into the ether, out into the world, whether it be a thought, a feeling, an emotion. All these different things really do have an effect on your reality. So what really is dope about it is as soon as you take full ownership of your life, you take full ownership of who you are, what it is that you want to create, and you realize that everything that you've created up until this point in this reality has been your fault. That moment that you say, hey, everything that's happened to me, everything that is going on around me is on me because I created it. I made that happen. So what's really cool about it is that gives you power. Yeah, that gives you so much power when you accept responsibility for every experience that you've gone through. Even the ones that feel like, hey, that was really not my fault. I really got hurt in that situation, or I really got taken advantage in that situation. But the second you take your power back, the way you take your power back is accepting full responsibility and realizing that everything that happens to you was a part of this evolution of who you were. I was actually sitting back and reflecting on my past and things that I've experienced in the past year or so. And I realized it was all evolving me up into this point because the person that I am today is a new person. The person I was yesterday is no longer here. Is no longer here. It's just now this new evolved being that comes out every day. So every experience is a blessing, and take full ownership so that you can be in control of your reality, because at the end of the day, you are creating your reality. You're creating your reality. So let's talk about some of the concepts that I've used and some of the things that I've used to create my reality or shift my reality or manifest things into my experience. The first one that I actually recently discovered was reality transurfing. Now, this is a really, really cool concept. It's really, I would say it's simple, like it's simplistic, but yet it kind of has some, you have to really think about some of the concepts, within your reality. But basically, it's talking about how you can change timelines, right? So we exist in the present. We exist also in other timelines. So the person that you see yourself being in the future, say you see yourself being a really successful entrepreneur, right? You can actually embody that person and really step into that reality by acting as if, by stepping into that reality. So, very, very, very interesting stuff. Reality transurfing is a really cool resource that I've tapped into that I would definitely recommend. I will put resources down at the bottom so you guys can check it out. But it's really helping me a lot. One of the concepts I'm going to pull from it is it's basically reducing importance. So it's about having a balance, right? So when we think of ourselves, sometimes we think of ourselves in this image of being like, oh my gosh, I'm so important, right? So when things don't go the way that I want it to go, it's such a big issue because of the level of importance I put on myself and the things that I'm doing. Then there's that opposite side of the pendulum where you may feel as though you're not important at all and it's a little bit extreme. So you have to balance out, reduce importance, right? When you reduce the importance, you balance it out and realize, hey, you are here to create and to evolve. And it's not about you being the greatest, praised and worshiped by the masses or being hurt by everybody. It's really about finding that balance within yourself and realizing that you're a creator. You are from the spirit of God. You have the spark of the divine within you, and so does everybody else. So we look at other people and we have our partialities. We look at certain people's life paths and we're like, well, they're not, where this person is, and we're comparing each other and we're comparing and judging ourselves based off of the lives of others. But that's really, it's something that doesn't make sense, because you cannot judge yourself or compare yourself unto another being because of how uniquely designed and the divinity that is within you. You can never be like that person can never be like you. So if you knew truly who you were, you would never want to compare yourself with another person, because you would know how divinely created you are, right? You're too divine for that. So that's one of the modalities that I was learning, that I just tapped into. It's very new for me. I'm practicing it, but I noticed that it does make a difference. And the main concept is materializing your reality, right? By keeping your thoughts in a high vibration, keeping your feelings in a high vibration, and your actions at a high level. So those three help you to manifest and create the reality that you want a lot faster. Okay, so there's that. And then looking into the next modality or the next concept or way of bringing and manifesting your reality, I talk about this product, Manifestation Magic, that I tried about a year ago, and literally manifested so many things into my reality that was actually really amazing and beautiful. But I'll say this, is that when I started to do the Manifestation Magic, it was really tapping into the frequency, which is similar to reality transurfing, but you're tapping into the frequency of what you want. So that feeling, that frequency, that vibration of joy, happiness, peace, wealth, abundance, love, whatever it is that you want, you're tapping into that frequency. And Manifestation Magic is perfect product to help you really vibrate at a higher frequency, to align yourself with that which you wish to create. Another really good idea that technique that I've used to help manifest things into my reality is listening to a lot of Abraham Hicks, because she really talks about being in a positive vibration. And typically when you maintain a positive vibration, which is a higher vibration, you are able to bring in all of the things that you want with power and intensity. Another really good program that I've listened to is Kevin Trudell, Your Wish is Your Command. That one is really helpful because it helps you to really tap into that power and intensity of bringing in the things that you really want in life. So the concept that I have about materializing or manifesting is that you're materializing and manifesting regardless.